everybody. I'd just like to share some thoughts I had from our time in Cornwall. The end of February, John and I went for a week away, and Cornwall is always dramatic, whether it's sunny or stormy. But this particular week, the end of February, we had some quite stormy days, which is really quite exhilarating. We went for a walk along one beach and the sand was whipped up so hard and so fast that I felt like I was getting an exfoliation with just the sand. But it was quite dramatic at times, and there was some really dramatic stormy seas. We were at one place which is called Rocky Valley. It was quite a stormy day. We were walking through this valley and it was very beautiful. At one point when we got to the end of the valley, there was a surging sea coming in really rough and up this narrow gorge, and there was this waterfall coming down of the river, and when the river and the sea met, it was very turbulent and it was going round and round and formed in the rock, carved out area that was called a cauldron. At times I think we can feel that our lives are carved out of turbulence. We're tossed here, we're tossed there. Sometimes we lose sight of the path ahead. We are hearing what this person says and what that person says over there. And we really struggle sometimes to make sense of what God is saying to us and what God is saying to our situation and what God is saying to our situation as the church as well as individually. Sometimes we feel as though we can be drowning in all what's going on. To read from from Hebrews 4 verse 16. So now we come freely and boldly to where love is enthroned, to receive mercy's kiss and discover the grace we urgently need to strengthen us in our time of weakness. I read that this morning and I thought that was just amazing. The word, I'll have to look this up, strengthen in Greek, boetha, means urgent help, as in reinforcing a ship in a storm. I mean, in a storm they would have to mend the ship, reinforce it and strengthen it. And it says here, to discover the grace we urgently need to strengthen us in our time of weakness. So in this time, God is at work. I want to read particular verses of Psalm 42 and link them to some photographs I took of our time in Cornwall. So I want to start at verse 1. Verse 1. I long to drink of you, O God, drinking deeply from the streams of pleasure flowing from your presence. My longings overwhelm me for more of you. Verse 6. Yet I will still remember you as I ponder the place where your glory streams down from the mighty mountaintops, lofty and majestic, the mountains of your awesome presence. My deep needs call out to the deep kindness of your love. Your waterfall of weeping sent waves of sorrow over my soul, carrying me away, cascading over me like a thundering cataract. Yet all day long, God's promises of love pour over me. Through the night I sing his songs, for my prayer to God has become my life. Finishing at verse 11. So I say to my soul, do not be discouraged, do not be disturbed, for I know my God will break through for me. Then I'll have plenty of reasons to praise him all over again. Yes, living before his face is my saving grace. So, what amazing promises are here. God is working through these times. He's always working through all things together. I mean, as we heard Lee Swartz say on Sunday, God works all things together for the good, who are those who love him and are called according to his purposes. Sometimes we only see the wrong side of the tapestry. We see all the knots and all the grotty bits, but he is making our lives good and beautiful. We don't have to strive to do this. We can keep in touch with God, that's all, and let him lead us out into the calmer waters. So, if and when turbulence happens in your life individually or corporately in times like now of national and global crisis, we know that God is to be trusted. He can lead us, and he will lead us into calm seas. And we can say to our soul, as in verse 11 again, I'll read it. So I say to my soul, don't be discouraged, don't be disturbed, for I know my God will break through for me. Then I'll have plenty of reasons to praise him all over again. Yes, living before his face is my saving grace. And that Hebrews 4 verse 16 again. So now we come freely and boldly to where love is enthroned, to receive mercy's kiss and discover the grace we urgently need to strengthen us in our time of weakness. So bless you all. Hope to see you all very soon. Elsewhere in Psalm 42 it says about when we meet together and go in procession of praise. Can't wait for that day. So love you all lots. Hope to see you soon. Bye.